welcome back to Cosplay Tea Time, a fun community of cosplayers bringing you podcast recordings where we'll talk about different themes such as animes, colors, conventions, and of course holidays. So this is our little annual little cosplay holiday. We'll be talking about how we celebrate holidays, as well as looking back over the past year and celebrating successes, and maybe talking about some fun stuff in the upcoming future. So, before we get into all of that, as always, I'd love to introduce the lovely guest and tea sippers here with me, starting with...
Hey everybody, this is of course Ackley Attack here. I go by he, him, and his pronouns as usual, and of course you can find me on of course YouTube, Facebook, Twitter under the name Ackley Attack TV, as well as of course my Instagram under the name Ackley Attack 4427, just to name me a few. And of course I'm backing of course my ballerina version of Ruby Rose from Ruby just in time for Nutcracker season. To which, fitting enough, I do have not only my trusty Nutcracker with me, but also have Zwei, of course, this wonderful tutu as well. So yeah, at least it's what I can say, of course, that front. So I'll pass it off to the next person.
Hello, everybody. It's me, Mousey of Cosplay Tea Time. Today I have my camera off because of some technical difficulties, but I hope you guys enjoy my voice. As I said, I'm the mascot of Cosplay Tea Time, and I also do fun mousy things on the show too. Yeah, I'm a little mouse with a top hat, in case if you missed it. So, yeah.
Castamelody here, and wonderful girlfriend to Ackley here. I go by she, her, and I guess that's all. Next person.
Excuse me, sorry. Hi, everybody, it's Jason, or Crimson Fire Cosplayer. You can still find me on TikTok or Instagram.
Hi everybody, it's Naomi. My pronouns are she, her, they, them, and you can find me on TikTok as _Naomi. See you, Springy.
Hello, I am Springy, and I go by he, him. And my social media is Demon Interviews on every single social media. It'll be on everywhere. If you want to find me on any other things, all the links are there. So you just go to any of the videos, you'll be good. Yeah.
All right, so welcome everyone. Thanks for joining the holiday podcast. So, as always, my name is Jen. I'm the founder of Cosplay Tea Time, as well as today's host. I go by she, her pronouns, and you can find me Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at JenCosplays45. So, with intros done and out of the way with, we're just going to go ahead and jump right into today's topic again, which is about holidays, where Cosplay Tea Time recognizes and wants folks to celebrate various holidays. Cosplay Tea Time guest and tea sippers will share their favorite holiday traditions in hopes for the upcoming new year. So we're going to tackle a little bit of everything today, which is very, very exciting. So let's go ahead and start with our first question, which is, what is something you are grateful to have learned this past year?
Well, for me, I think the one thing I am grateful for of course, this year is that I pretty much really wanted to go beyond, of course, what I'm actually doing by far with, of course, what I'm doing with, of course, my cosplays and, of course, the conventions I've been going to. And I have to say, it definitely turned out to be a really great turnout for me this year compared to last year by far, with, of course, not only judging a cosplay contest at one convention, to, of course, volunteering had another one, to even hosting a panel, pretty much like another one there as well. So yeah, that is something that I'm really grateful for of course, this year by far, and I say it is actually a really great turnout amongst plenty of others that I could think of.
Well, I'm pretty grateful for just being on this show around wonderful people, our beautiful host, and I really hope that the next year, with us doing Cosplay Tea Time, we get involved with a lot more opportunities, not just going out to conventions, but maybe even doing fun events, little fundraisers for charity, and just making people smile and happy, connecting with more people, and growing this lovely, lovely community.
Is for my friends and of course my boyfriend. They're always here for me when I feel down or like upset.
You know, honestly, I've had a lot of up and downs this year, but I'm thankful for everybody here. Everyone's like a second family to me, so I appreciate everybody in this community. And I'm also extremely grateful for my girlfriend. She's been very supportive of me, always has my back, and loves me for me. So
Well, this year has been honestly a downward roller coaster for me, but honestly, I am grateful for my boyfriend and his support with this past few months. But yeah, Bringy.
Overall, this year has been, I'm gonna say the same thing everybody else is saying, ups and downs. But for a person I'm thankful for, Jen, just in general, she's helped me with a lot of different things in general this year, so I do appreciate that. Then for a skill I kind of gotten from this year, it would have also been time management from a bunch of jobs. But yeah.
An important skill to have, especially when it comes to cosplaying too. So yeah, I'm in the same boat as everybody else. Like this year was ups and downs, maybe more downs than ups than I wanted, but we're here now, so that's the most important thing. I feel like, the most important thing, I'm trying to think what I did cosplay wise this year. I think just like video editing, I feel like has drastically improved. Not quite a skill related to cosplay, but I do share like tutorials and I help Springy edit like videos for demon interviews. I edit these videos. So I feel like overall, I feel like my video editing skills have definitely significantly improved. So we'll say that's a skill. Let's see. Up next, we have what is an item you are thankful for that helps you with your cosplaying?
Well, I think for me, obviously, Give It To, of course, will have actually whipped up. Obviously enough, still have good old Zwei with me, with, of course, that goes well with this cosplay, especially with, of course, this nice little tutu I've actually whipped up well ahead before Retro Game Con by far, which actually took me a few hours and got it done like days before the convention started. But hey, actually turned out to be a really great turnout by far, and I'm impressed with the final product all the way. So that's at least what I can say on that. So I'll pass it off to a off-screen Mousey right now.
Yeah. So I have not acquired any cosplays yet, but I have been watching one of our fellow tea-sippers, belladonnarose.cosplays, just go in and use a lot of her cosmetology skills for her cosplaying, because it's actually really cool. A lot of what she's learned doing cosmetology on her license, she's applied to the wigs and the makeup end, and that's something that she always uses. She's always found it so fascinating, and she loves teaching it. She just loves to educate the people who are new to it, and it actually adds a new perspective. So it's not a specifically an item, but it's more of an education that she values during her time of cosplaying. Like that's what she's most grateful for using within her cosplaying, which I think is so cool and interesting, right, guys?
Same as our mouse. You have not obtained any cosplays yet. Um, and this isn't necessarily an item, but more of a person. Ben has really been helping me out, like discovering what cosplays feel good to me, and like he always gives me the confidence to do these cosplays. So if anyone's to thank for it, it's him.
I really haven't done anything new yet. Not until next year because I'm still trying to get ideas for this point. But to be quite honest, I think I'm actually thankful for having a phone because I just started playing music when I get ready or start prepping because it gives me that headspace and it helps me laser focus on what I'm doing and I can't afford distractions. I don't want to mess it up or look silly.
The one I am grateful for my cosplay is my Alistair radio because sometime in the near future I am going to be cosplaying Alistair from Has Been a Hotel. I just haven't figured out how I'm gonna get all the pieces together because it's very difficult to find items in my size.
Solo cups and hot glue. That's what I'm thankful for cosplay. That's it.
You took mine. I was going to say hot glue as well. Just is the life support of cosplays. It just holds everything together as well as my sanity. Just stay. And I love that you all said social support as well as music. Music's good too. But, social support. And I love that you all were adding like the word yet to the end. Like, I haven't finished this yet or I haven't gotten there yet. That's a good growth mindset. So I just want to encourage you all to keep that confidence, keep that motivation up when it comes to cosplaying. So anyway, we're not here to talk about mental health. We're here to talk about holidays. So getting right into the holiday spirit, we have another question, which is, what is your favorite holiday memory?
Honestly, to me, my favorite holiday memory by far, honestly, it's kind of hard to say on my part, but if I have to choose, I think it would pretty much go all the way back to about 2021, when, of course, I pretty much attended a Christmas spectacular event that one of my local radio stations was actually hosting by far, and I actually got to participate in a nice little game, pretty much where I get to untangle pretty much all sorts of Christmas lights alongside two other people who got to sign on board for that. And short, sweet, to the point, I actually won that game by far and took home pretty much a really great, some really great prizes and a nice goodie bag by far. But then again, that was only about 4 years ago, hands down. But that was actually a really great holiday memory by far, amongst plenty of others. So I'll go ahead and turn back to off-screen Mousey.
My favorite memories all revolve around the big cheese feast in my family. Because we not just get to sit down and eat all the cheeses that family members have brought over as a feast and enjoy each other, but the cousins crack jokes. Sometimes we watch a little bit of Scooby-Doo. That's something that all of us mouse cousins bond over, Scooby-Doo. And we also get to help Grandma Mouse and Mommy Mouse and the Auntie Mouses and Grandpa Mouses and the Uncle Mouses, the many adult mouses in our family, do things around each other. So that way we all have a pretty great holiday.
My greatest memory for the holidays is my folks would often take me and some family members to a local theme park known as Dutch Wonderland. They always have their Christmas Wonderland events, seeing all the lights and music, and we always have a good time. It's really fun.
All right. My favorite Christmas memory, holiday memory, has to be 2011. We went to Austria for Christmas time. We stayed at a very nice hotel, did some skiing. It's something you just don't forget. It was very beautiful. Just the weather was perfect. It was the right time to be there for Christmas season, and it was just it's something you just don't forget.
Honestly, my best holiday memories are going out of town to go see my grandparents, which is unfortunately not going to happen this year. But I'm grateful for the times that me and my family were able to go over there and spend time together with my grandma and grandpa.
So last year there was a Christmas tree festival. It was basically a big old raffle for charity. And it was on my birthday. And we also won best tree that year. So that was really fun. That both things happened at the same time. Super fun. But yeah, that's one of my newer favorite holiday memories.
Makes sense. Lots of good memories there. So, real quick, back in 2016, I made 6 dozen loft house cookies all by hand. No stand mixer, no hand mixer, no nothing. My wrist hurt for like a week. So I finally got my very own stand mixer for my birthday this past year, and finally today I was able to make loft house cookies once again from scratch with the help of the stand mixer. So didn't have to mix anything by hand really. So and they smell really
Can
sugary
I
right
have
now.
a cookie?
Oh, I
Can
wish I
have a
could
cookie?
share.
They look so good.
They are good. I've had
Aw.
like 2, and I'm like, you need to cut it here because there's a lot of sugar, so much sugar. So
It's okay. You can send me some.
I'll send you some Mousey Mail Express, some cookies.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's see. Up next, we have what is your favorite holiday song and slash or movie? So like kind of media wise.
Oh yeah, I think I pretty much answered that quite a few times the past times I've actually been a part of this, but I'll probably make it short, sweet, and to the point. I think for some of my favorite holiday songs, I think I can name one in particular, and I do know it's from one of the Rankin Bass specials. I think it would be pretty much put one foot in front of the other from Santa Claus is Coming to Town. That one I will have to say is pretty much probably what I could say for my favorite holiday song in particular. So yeah, I always really get a good beat out of course, that song, and of course for my favorite holiday movies by far. Well, I think I've pretty much gone over pretty much. Pretty much all of them, pretty much the past several times. So I'm gonna do a quick top 5 of course, on my all-time favorite. My number 5 pick would probably be a few of the Rankin Bass specials. My number 4, pretty much the original How the Grinch Stole Christmas. My number 3 is, of course, Jingle Jangle, A Christmas Journey, viewing on Netflix. It's actually really fun to watch. And my number 2 would have to be Home Alone, alongside Home Alone 2. Those are actually really great. And of course, my all-time favorite would have to be pretty much any version of A Christmas Carol, whether it be with Mickey Mouse or the Muppets in particular. So yeah, those are what I can say, of course, that front. So I'll pass it off to Mousey.
Oh, sorry. I was just looking at the list of Scooby-Doo holiday movies that me and my cousins watch. We, like I said, me and my Mousey cousins, we love Scooby-Doo. We get together and we watch Scooby-Doo every time we visit each other, and we just meet up in one space. Um, we've watched Scooby-Doo Haunted Holidays, Scooby Scary Christmas. Oh wait, that's a comic. I have the whole list right here. Um, Winter Wonder Dog. Yes, we watched that. Yes. And I cannot find the others, but we have all the Scooby Doo stuff on DVD, and we just pop it and we watch it. That's something Christmas and thriller all together that we like to watch as us kids. But other than that, the Home Alone movies are great. We love the Home Alone movies. We think they're pretty funny. Sometimes we'll even act out the Home Alone movies as well as little mousters. And I actually was very excited because we had a new mouse newborn. His name is Grante. And we got to introduce him to a Scooby-Doo film. It was actually pretty nice before he went down for his nap.
My holiday movie is, funny enough, Heat Meisner and Snow Meisner, because that's typically how my mom and my uncle are. Like, they are the Heat Meisner and Snow Meisner of the family. Favorite holiday movies is actually Nightmare Before Christmas. It's a good Halloween and Christmas movie.
Oh, favorite Christmas movies. All right, you've really poked the bear in the answers. This is a hill I'm going to still die on to this day. Die Hard still counts as a Christmas movie because it is on Christmas Eve. Jim Carrey's version of the Grinch, I will forever love his version of the Grinch. It was perfect. And shoot, I had a third. Oh, Christmas National Lampoon with Griswolds. Because sometimes you just gotta add comedy to the holidays to brighten your spirits and moods. Christmas songs, I have to say, it's beginning to look like Christmas. That's a good one.
Oh, holiday movies. I have to say, Adam Sandler's Eight Crazy Nights is very underrated and very funny. As for holiday songs, I would probably have to say the Dreidel song. Classic, simple, easy to remember.
Okay, so I'm doing some more of the newer movies I've been enjoying in songs. So for songs, it's technically a remix, I guess. It's "Where Are You Christmas," originally from the live action Grinch, but this time it's sang by the same woman, just grown up, and now she has a band called the Pretty Reckless, and she redid the song after years of people bugging her to do so. And I either really love Violent Night, which has the Red Guardian in it. Also Hopper from Stranger Things. Or like Jason said, the live action Grinch. That's the best Grinch. I will fight someone not during this podcast.
Another time. We'll debate that next year. Best Grinch movie. Settle it once and for all. So, let's see. Wrapping up this question. Just started the Christmas movie series season with Klaus. That's on Netflix. Very good movie. Great way to start Christmas season, as well as the Polar Express. Watch that on Christmas Eve. Gets you really hyped up for the holidays. Christmas songs. Some of them are getting pretty old and repetitive, but anything by Trans-Siberian Orchestra, I don't know if you all know about that. Yes? Okay, good. Anything by them, I will listen to over and over and over and over again. Maybe that's why I'm losing hearing in this year. It's just them all in my ear, and I am okay with that. So I will continue to be okay with that. So, yes. All right, up next. Oh no. Now, see, I'm sorry in advance, but It's one of my favorite ones I have to ask, which is, what is your favorite holiday food and slash or meal?
Oh man, this is actually gonna be a really tricky one to answer. But to me, I think I always do love the real nice good old fashioned brunch around Christmas time for sure. With of course maybe I guess with some scrambled eggs and maybe some French toast or something. Those are actually really good, and I'm hoping for of course this year by far I'm actually crafting a really awesome beef Wellington from what I can gather. That alone, I really do think could actually be really fun to have by far, and well. I mean, how else would, of course, I would actually learn from, of course, Gordon Ramsay to actually do that. So if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it properly. So yeah, and I'll go ahead and pass it off to Mousey by far, to which is already looking a little stressed out right now.
Jen's face said exactly the face I made behind the black screen. Oh, I love this question. I see everybody laughing. I laugh too. I love cheese. Yes, I do. But did you know my favorite holiday dessert is halva? Now I know it's an Armenian dessert, but I like to have it around Christmas time with my hot cocoa. Bella will have it too. She'll kind of have more than me because she's a monster around halva. Just give her a tub of halva and she'll hide in the closet with it, and then it'll be gone in like 5 minutes. I'm serious. Disturbing. I'm disturbed by that. Like, what are you doing in the closet? Oh, the halva. Right, yeah. So I love halva for Christmas. I love hot chocolate with the gooey marshmallows, and it's so good. I think it's a great combination. Maybe not together in like the same drink, but I'd like to have a little bit of the halva, then I could take a sip, and then repeat. Ah, so good. I love it.
Oh, like don't know the specific meals because it always differs every holiday, but one in common is this very good mac and cheese that my mom would make by using the Velveeta stuff and the very good pasta noodles. Oh, they're just so good, but there's not there the we eat so much of it that there's no leftovers left. That's how good it is.
Ooh, favorite foods and dessert. It is a combination of brunch, so it's eggs, hash browns, biscuits, peppers, and I forgot the rest now. It'll come back to me at some point. Um, and homemade cinnamon buns.
Potato pancakes and oh, what's halva? I never heard that before, Mousy. You'll have to explain what that is to me after the podcast. Yeah,
Oh, of course.
Potato pancakes are my favorite. Springy?
Stuffing. That's it. Just stuffing.
Okay. I just found a recipe for homemade stuffing. I've made it twice so far, and it's gone within hours. It's so good. So one day I'll make all this food for you guys. Oh my gosh, a big warm cinnamon roll right now would increase my mood so much. That sounds so good, Jason. I'm trying to think favorite holiday food or meals. I guess cookies. I'm going to be doing a lot of baking this season. So like sugar cookies, I make a loft house cookies. Chocolate crinkles are a favorite, like just like chocolate cookies dipped in powdered sugar. Yay, more sugar. So, and then probably for New Year's, I'm thinking about doing a homemade apple pie from scratch because it's been a while since I've done that. So, yeah, I'm the dessert queen, so baking queen.
Ooh.
All right, let's see. Up next on our question list, we have what are your plans/goals for the upcoming year? So for 2026, which is hard to believe, but for 2026, what are some of your, we'll say cosplay plans and goals? And if you're comfortable sharing at least one cos plan that you have upcoming in the new year.
Well, I guess to me, I think that is actually a trick question by far because if anything, I've got like a lot of cos plans by far for, of course, the new year for sure. But of course, to make it short, sweet, and to the point, I would definitely love to do Aerith from Final Fantasy VII, since that is something I've been wanting to look into for some time, and I'm looking into finally doing different versions of Barbara from Genshin Impact that I'm hoping to do later on down the road, and I've got like multiple Precure cosplays that I hope to get underway pretty soon. So if that actually does happen, I'm excited to show them off, and who knows, maybe I might pretty much show them off on here if I ever come back for sure. And well, and I do hope to do pretty much get pretty much plans underway for a future OC cosplay. Of course, my part to which I probably won't say for the time being because that's in the works, but. Let's just say pretty much it does involve a certain idea that I have for a few years now with, of course, pretty much just a guy cross-dressing as a ballerina for sure, but that's something we'll definitely wait and see later on down the road. So yeah, we'll go ahead and pass it off to Mousey.
Bella's not telling him anything about future cos plans, but I know what she has been doing recently, and what she's trying to achieve this goal is she's trying to reroute and redo her entire living space. Just because she's been falling behind on that for so long. She's been working on it for a few months now. And if there's one thing to know living with a cosplayer is that yes, they do have a lot of things, but it's more over along the lines of them using it for skill building and making good things to express their art. And she's just been trying to figure out a place and do everything for it. So she's pretty excited to achieve that goal. And if you are starting cosplay, just know it's always okay to have empty storage space, so when that gets filled, you have no regrets. Something Bella failed to do over the years, but is trying to achieve now. So that's kind of one of her goals that she's okay with me talking about. The other one, I don't know. She's not telling me anything. I just see her doing a whole lot of writing and creative fun things. So whatever she's doing around that, maybe that's another goal. I can't say anything. So, take it away, Casta.
Well, one, like, not necessarily a cosplay goal, but it is a goal of mine, is to be with Ackley over there, like, live with him. But cosplay goals is, like, a combination between, like, a ballerina version of Nora to join in with Ben's Ruby, and some, and like with him, some Precure stuff that we are planning on doing. And, amongst other things that are still in the works.
Boy, gee golly holly. Plan for next year. God. But so much has been happening. I really am not sure. I'm still thinking about doing the Snake Hashra from Demon Slayer or Alistair, but as of right now, I am still very undecisive as what the plans are going to be for next year. But at some point, I do want to bring my girlfriend down here and have her spend the holidays with my family.
Aww.
Well, my cost plans for this year are still on hold because I spent all my Amazon gift card money getting perfumes and stuff, even though I was going to do a Dexter's Lab cosplay, and I still need to go in the wig. But yeah, once I get those, I'll debut the Dexter's Lab cosplay. Now that I have my glasses after my dog bashed me into the door and broke them.
My current cos plans are a winter version of Roman Torchwick. And that I've been talking about for a while, but But I'm also I have this for a reason. I'm not just threatening people. I have this for a reason. There's also a character from Dead by Daylight I thought about doing the Blight, because I got this a Spirit Halloween, and all I have to do to change this is paint this green part orange, and that's all I gotta do. And yeah, that's my current plan with that. And I'm also joining the team of trying to get Alistair together because I already have his staff all done. I just need to get the rest of it. So yay! And fix Grim Jean because he has issues.
Grim Jean always has issues. Anyway, and you all doing like the whole Alistair thing now, that's like motivating me more to want to do Rosie. So I absolutely loved her in this last season, which we're not going to talk about here, but yeah, one day. I know she's been in the works. I know I've said other things in the past. Again, this has been a crazy year, so those are still on the table. I will say one cosplay that I have been working on that I'm willing to share here is My Melody from the video game Hello Kitty Island Adventure, aka I can't stop playing this game. I actually got Squishmallow because I keep seeing Naomi with her Squishmallows, and I was like, I'm gonna get one. She was at Five Below, and I was like, hey, I'm bringing her to tea. So yeah, so I'm gonna be doing her. I'm actually making the dress from scratch, like first time ever sewing a dress together and all the accessories and stuff. So I'm pretty nervous, but I see Kurumi. But Jason, I want to encourage you, please do Obanai. That's the snake Hirashi from Demon Slayer. So you can duet me as Mitsuri, please.
Yes, you're correct because my girlfriend's getting Mitsuri as well. So
Therefore, it's a sign.
100% is a sign.
Yes. All right, we have one more question for the podcast, which is, what are some other holiday traditions you observe this time of year?
Well, I guess to me, I think normally I think pretty much it gets hard to say on picking one tradition by far, but I guess pretty much on my part, I would usually see my family right around Christmas time. To which, surprisingly enough, last year we've actually got together and we actually opened up our Christmas presents on Christmas Eve, right around beforehand. To which was actually a real great fun, and afterwards it's just me and my parents right around Christmas Day doing what we do normally around this time, which is actually quite fun by far. So it'll be hard to say if we'll do it again for this year coming up, or we're actually gonna revert back to our traditional ways for, of course, this year. But whatever the case may be, I know I'm looking forward to it hands down. So, Mousey.
So, a tradition that me and Bella partake in is we learn a new dance, whether it's K-pop, it's a line dance, or if it's one of the Armenian dances. Quite recently, Bella has been learning, so she can teach me actually. I haven't been learning it yet, but Bella has been learning this good Armenian war dance, which is a traditional dance from Armenian heritage. And she's been having pretty much some fun with it. So I can't wait to learn it. We get to clap hands together. Yeah.
My tradition, this like goes back even before I've met Ackley, was me like this was created by me and my grandmother. We always have this party on Christmas Eve, mostly because none of my family can get together on Christmas Day itself. So we just have Christmas on Christmas Eve. And it's a fun party too.
Um, my holiday traditions is it's always fun to spend time with family. So this year for Thanksgiving, it was just my brother, my sister-in-law, and the extended family. 'Cause my mom and dad were on a country on a cruise. So, but everything's always the same. It's always get together with family, have a fun time, and make sure everyone has a smile on their face.
Well, me and my family light the menorah, which actually reminds me, I'm gonna have to tell them to get that out soon. Thanks for reminding me, everybody. But yeah, I'm really excited for us to light the menorah and eat potato pancakes together, even though my older sister is not here.
We don't really have any big traditions. Just Halloween, Thanksgiving, birthday is either before or after Thanksgiving, somewhere in there. Christmas, New Year's. We do also have a seasonal wheel because my mom is pagan, so we move the wheel every once in a while. I think we're coming up on Yule. I don't know. She just says we're turning the wheel, and I said okay. So that's how that tradition goes.
I think you guys are. I checked the wheel.
Oh, awesome. But yeah.
Yeah, holiday traditions all around. So, yeah, we don't have too many in my family. Actually, we just did our holiday shopping today, thankfully. So, pretty much everything's done. Now it's just survive. Is that part of the tradition? I feel like it is at this point. Everything that goes on with visiting people. And I also, too, just want to encourage, because I've been talking with different folks about this, just encouraging moments of stillness and quiet within this crazy, chaotic holiday season time, whether it's just sitting down, maybe a nice cup of tea, beverage of your choice. Hot cocoa sounds good too. Maybe it's like reading a book, putting on some like acoustic Christmas music, chill Christmas music, or something you find comfort in. I think that's kind of my motto for this Christmas season, is just finding things that bring comfort and joy. So I did want to say that too. So, not to get all sentimental, because that was the fun holiday podcast recording and everything. But as always, I like to turn it over to the guest and tea sippers, see if they have any questions for folks in the tea room here, for viewers out there, or if they have any stories that they want to expand on. So we will start with Ackley.
Well, actually, yeah, I think I do have one question that I know was not brought up in this recording, and I know Casta is, of course, new to, of course, this one by far, so I'll go ahead and ask for all of you guys in the recording, is there any particular recording from this season that is your all-time favorite, and if not, just in general, in a particular?
I meant to put that down. Thanks for bringing that up. I completely forgot. I think I do that. Anyway, I asked that during the fairy tea party. Our anniversary is when I asked that. So yeah, okay, that makes sense. Let's see. We'll go Bella, Casta, Jason, Naomi, Springy, back to Ackley, back to Jen. Okay. So Mousey, what was a recording from this season that you enjoyed participating in or watching?
Oh, I don't know. They're all pretty good. But I was recently today just watching the indie animations one. Sorry I was late, guys. Don't know what happened there. um, but I was watching that one, and that one is one of our most recent ones. It's pretty good. The Dragon Prince we just released too. I'm gonna watch that tonight, like a little movie. And I don't know. I like all. I can't decide. Someone else speak.
I'm just new here, so I don't have much. So I'm just gonna pass it over to the next one.
Gosh. My favorite one has to be the Dragon Prince. I want to give a technical answer of Yu-Gi-Oh, even though I wasn't there, but doesn't mean I couldn't be there in spirit.
Oh, it's a toss up between the Yu-Gi-Oh podcast and the indie animations because I put a lot of work into that Yu-Gi-Oh one because Jen over here knew nothing about Yu-Gi-Oh and I had to have my boyfriend help me. Springy.
I was only in one, so that's kind of my default answer of indie animations. But that one was very fun. I did enjoy being there and helping out when Jen wasn't feeling well. So yeah.
I appreciate you all helping, Springy helping out. It's funny how you all like the one that I wasn't in. I'm kidding. So, but yeah, I'm trying to think which one I enjoyed the most. Oh no, the Sailor Moon one. It'll be out by the time this one comes out. Sailor Moon was definitely popular. It was a lot of fun to do and stuff. So I'm just grateful you all were patient to wait like nearly a year to do recordings again so I could finish up some stuff at the beginning of the year. So, Ackley, your own question. Which recordings were your favorite?
Oh yeah, I think to me, I think it's pretty much a tie between two recordings that I really enjoyed. Like of course, pretty much of anything. Chang, I think I will say, yeah, we do wish you all your best since you weren't feeling well the past few recordings. But yeah, I do have to agree with Jang. I actually really enjoyed the Sailor Moon podcast recording that we did. To which, yeah, I guess despite for the fact that there was a little bit too much overlapping around that time, and it does go on for a little too long than I was expecting. I'm still really proud of course, that said recording by far centering around one of my favorite anime series of all time, and of course, pretty much of anything. I really enjoyed the Retro Game Con recording that we did. I think it is actually real great fun talking about my all-time favorite convention that I always look forward to every single year by far, to which I will say to everyone around here, if none of you have actually been to that convention, definitely look into going to that one. It is absolutely incredible, and I do highly recommend it all the way. So yeah, pretty much the Sailor Moon and the Retro Game Con recordings are my all-time favorites.
Now, see any questions for folks in the tea room here, viewers out there, or any additional stories you want to expand on?
Stories, you say?
Maybe just one brief one.
Okay, this one's gonna be short. I'm gonna do a little poem, a little song I'm working on for Christmas. Maybe this will be a new hit someday. Home, home in the winter time with the family. It is a beautiful home of lights and starry nights. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to all. And may we dance until we fall asleep. Or we can't. But I hope we dance forever. Merry Christmas. Okay, I'm done.
I'm done. That was beautiful, Mousey. Good job.
Thank you. I kind of lost in there, but
We'll work on it later.
Merry Christmas.
See, Castamelody. Go ahead.
Wait. The question was favorite. What was the question?
Just if you have questions for folks in the tea room here, viewers out there, or any stories you wanted to expand on.
I mean, lately I have done a few projects, two of which are from this guy over there.
Mm-hmm.
I did do the Katsucon trailer as well as Ben's birthday video. I am the voice of Emily. And overall, I just love working with Ben when it comes to stuff that he wants to do. So it's always fun. What? Crimson, you are next.
I'm going to throw a curveball question. Has anyone watched or caught up on an anime recently that they enjoy and or recommend to others to watch?
Boy, that's actually a really good question by Vara. I guess to me, I think it's basically a three-way tie between three anime movies that I've actually seen by far, which are, of course, Chainsaw Man the movie, ReZ arc. That one was absolutely really great, and really enjoyed it a whole lot. And a lot like everyone else, I really enjoyed Demon Slayer Infinity Castle, which was a whole lot of fun by far. And another one that I really do enjoy is Colorful Stage, the movie, Miku Who Can't Sing, to which, as someone who has been a long time Hatsune Miku fan, I say that is actually a real great love letter by far, and yeah, I know I have yet to pretty much see other bits of anime by far, but those are the three anime movies I've actually seen by far, and really acknowledging the Cherry Blossom Miku in the corner, but yeah, those are the three that I really have enjoyed this year. So, Mousey?
What? Information overloaded.
I don't know.
I guess she's moving it on to me. An anime that I have caught up on recently. This one's more of a rewatch than a catch up. I've rewatched Lucky Star. I have the entire series on DVD, thanks to my birth dad. And since I finally got a VHS DVD player, I thought, why not play it for the past couple weeks. It still holds up to this day, honestly.
I just recently caught up on Spy Family. It was so good. I can't wait for the next episode to come out. But if I have to recommend anything to anybody, if you want something short and sweet, I would recommend Bartender Glass of God. It's only I believe 25 to 12 episodes. Very short.
Okay, so I don't watch a lot of anime. I know. I'm sorry, someone's gonna hate me. But the one that I did actually catch up on, or well, kind of caught up on, is the movie, another anime movie. Oh my god, came out on Crunchyroll finally. Futopia, the Portrait of Skull. That finally came out on Crunchyroll. It's the movie for Futopia, which is the prequel series for Kamen Rider Double. So I really enjoyed it. I finally got to watch it. It came out last year in Japan and in very, very, very select theaters that I'm nowhere near in America. And it finally came out on Crunchyroll. Finally got to watch it. I really enjoyed it. I believe it was the first time, or one of the first times, I actually saw that whole scene that they've been teasing since 2009. So, yeah. And I do recommend watching Futopia because you don't have to have watched the original series to understand it. And yeah.
Utopia. It was actually pretty good. So, let me see. Anime shows. Just started watching last night the second season. I don't remember the full title, but it's like cooking. It's like the guy, he can get like super convenience store items and stuff. You know which one I'm talking about? Please tell me you do. It's like the blue wolf creature, but that one's really cute and adorable. Just started watching that one. I haven't really watched that much anime recently, but I have been watching like Korean drama shows. I don't know if that would count, but I've been watching Bon Appetit, Your Majesty. It's like a woman. She like does like French cuisine, and she gets like teleported back to like historical Korean times and stuff, and then she's like cooking for like the emperor of the country, and it's really good. It makes me really hungry. So, all right, Jason, you got to answer your own question.
Oh, you bet I do. With a lot of, I put up watching anime for a while, but September was when I saw the Demon Slayer movie, and I absolutely loved it. It was perfect to watch. And then, with October was the Chainsaw Man movie, which Mappa knows what they're doing with their animations. They are flawless. There was an anime I caught up before on free rent. I cannot remember what it was. Gosh, what was it? I don't remember sometime, but I decided to catch up on free rent again because people were saying it's really good, and I'm gonna warn you, when you start watching the first 2 episodes, you better have tissues ready. You're gonna start bawling your eyes out. Cause it's an emotional feels train. Like it just hits you hard.
Okay, let's see. We're gonna pass it over to Naomi. Naomi, any questions for folks in the tea room, viewers out there, or stories to expand on?
No, but I think I know the anime you were referring to, Jen. I think it's called Campfire Cooking with My Absurd Skill.
Yes, that one. Thank you. Yeah, that one's really good.
Yeah, but I don't have any questions. Springy? And I also have to go.
Yeah, I do not have any questions for anybody. And I hope everybody has a nice rest of their day. That's what I hope. That's my question. Have a good day.
Have a good day, because Springy said so. Have a
Bye,
good day. They stayed for most of the questions, so but yeah, that was pretty much our holiday podcast recording. So we hoped everyone enjoyed. Again, I'll just have a bunch of links down below from past podcast recordings and all that. Just makes it a bit easier than link. So you can more than welcome to check that out. Make sure you check out awesome tea sippers and guests, as well as Castamelody. You are now a tea sipper, so you get all the fun tea sipper perks as well. Let's see. And if you want to join Cosplay Tea Time, we'll have some recordings. There'll be some updates here in the nearby future, so make sure you follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook for all those updates. But if you want to join, must be 18 years or older. You can join our Discord server. We'll get you squared away in here. So it's going to be fun. I'm hoping 2026 is a good year, lots of fun recordings, lots of fun opportunities to just get to talk about Cosplay Tea Time and have more folks join. That's always my hope and my goal. So, and with that, we're going to take off into our little corners of the world with some festive spirit left in us. So, just want to say thank you all so much for joining. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope everyone's taking care, staying safe. We'll see you next year. And as always, keep sipping away. Bye, everyone.
Happy holidays, everyone. Have a good happy holidays.
Christmas!